What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here and welcome to another Brawl Stars beginner's guide video, and today we are focusing on Dynamike, one of the best brawlers for beginners in my opinion, and in specific on the smash and grab game mode. Now I am going to give you lots of tips and tricks for Dynamike, and these will be used on a variety of game modes. He's fantastic for objective based game modes, so the likes of smash and grab, heist, even bounty he is very effective on, and these tips can be used on all of them game modes. If you do find this video helpful, make sure to leave a like, drop any other tips down below, and let me know your favourite brawler, and of course subscribe for more Brawl Stars. So Dynamike, he's a super powerful brawler who throws them sticks of dynamite and does just an exceptional amount of damage. If you're going to upgrade anything with him, make sure to upgrade his attack. That is his strong point, and since the upgrade system works on percent, that is obviously where you will get the most benefit. His super is also very effective. Now for objective based game modes, we're focusing on smash and grab today. You know where your opponent is going to go. They're flocking towards this crystal mine all of the time, so I can just keep lobbing that TNT right into the middle there, and I know that I'm going to hit a lot of the enemies. Now that first match went in a flash. We just absolutely stormed our opponents. So let's dive into a couple of other matches. We have two other matches here where we will show you replays in specific and focus a little bit more on the gameplay. So just before we start that, let's just upgrade the coin booster. We've mentioned a few times before that the boosters are very important. Make sure you get them if you are spending gems. But with Dynamike, what you want to do is throw the TNT a little bit in front of your enemy if you can. It takes a little while to set off, so you do want to anticipate their movement just a little bit. Now what is brilliant is you can see here they're running straight to the middle. I can just throw that TNT, try and get my super. I tend to stand a little bit back from the gem mine just because you can throw the gems, the TNT in, and my opponents can run in and get them gems, and I can force the opponent back that little bit. I don't necessarily need to be in there all of the time. I tend to just stand that little bit further back. Then when you get your super, you can use that to deter your opponent. Once you do get all 10 gems and you use the countdown, that's when you want to push that little bit further up, depending on if you have the crystals or not, in order to protect your teammates and almost just distract the opponents. Throw that super in there and make sure that you're constantly pushing your opponent back over. Now what you want to do, as you can see here, trying to just get out the way, couldn't get away from that barley, is if your opponents are distracted, make sure you're keeping an eye on them. If they're distracted and shooting at your enemy teammates, it should be quite easy to get massive amounts of damage onto them because they're not focusing on getting out of the way of your dynamite. It is slow, guys, but if they're distracted on someone else and you can easily predict their movement, then you should be able to hit them quite easily. As you can see, Jessie there, you want to be taking down her turret. You can take that down quite easily because you can get that massive amount of damage. Again, with the likes of Heist, just get yourself to that safe, get that TNT in there, and you'll do crazy amounts of damage. So again, getting back to the gameplay here, I'm getting a bit distracted and just giving you general tips and tricks there. You can see I'm just kind of hovering left and right behind the gem mine itself. Now that we have them crystals, I'm mainly trying to protect my teammate AK there, who has 9 of them, trying to just distract with any fire that I can. But again, I'm just standing that little way back from the crystal mine, and it just means that I know where they're going. They're coming straight to me, so I can just throw that TNT. And honestly, for beginners, what I feel about Dynamike, let's just quickly open this brawl box. What I feel is that he's a great brawler to actually learn to be a little bit more aware of your surroundings and a little bit slower and just watching the game a little bit more, because you can stand back and really pick off your opponents a little bit more, unlike the likes of Shelly, which might encourage players to just run in there, all guns blazing, and then they're going to go down. So look at this El Primo here. He's charging straight through the map, and I'm able to just pick him off from the side. Might not have actually taken him down, but it caused him to run out to the side of the map. And again here, he's being a bit crazy just running at us. I can just stand back that little bit and try and distract him, pick him off. Just look at the amount of damage we're getting there. And now that there's multiple enemy brawlers in the middle, I'm also able to get damage on that. Now he does come running at me, so I use my super. Great play by my teammate Colt there to help me out, but I think I had that actually. And again, I'm just going to hover at this area, just watch when the enemy team are distracted, and then get the TNT in there as I can. That El Primo just charging straight towards us. If they're running at you, you don't even have to worry about throwing it to the side of them. You just need to throw it that little bit in front so that they'll run into it. Look at this El Primo. He's just running into my bombs all of the time, and the same applies for each of these teams. So I'm just going left and right, making sure to hit, you know, them as they come forward, and at this point it's really keeping them at bay. So the other two are hidden. I'm the one here that's just throwing the dynamite in the hole to just deter them, throw them back, and as you can see, it turns out to be a fantastic game mode. We get the star player, and I hope that has helped you out a little bit with Dynamite. Just take your time with him. Make sure that you're throwing the dynamite in front of your opponent, and if they're distracted with your teammates, then you definitely want to be trying to get that enemy. So I hope that has helped you. Make sure to leave a like if it has, and subscribe for more Brawl Stars. And again guys, any other tips, please help other players out by dropping a comment down below. But that wraps it up for this one. Until next time guys, peace out.